If you've been following along, you know that we've fixed the brakes in this thing, got them working, got this thing home. But we're still having some issues here. If you look right here, we have some residual brake fluid, and that is due to what I hope is the wheel cylinders inside of this brake drum. It happened on this tire right here, and then that one right there. So today's video, we're about to see what's actually wrong with it. Hopefully it's just that, some wheel cylinders. Get the parts, get it ordered, and then get that fixed. But first, we gotta take off the tires. These tires have not been removed, I don't know how long. So we're gonna have to work these tires off, jack it up. This is the current setup right now. Get these things loose. You got 4 feet of whatever this pipe is, and then an old school setup. So yeah, we're gonna get these loose and off, and then I'll be back. All right, so first wheel's off, second wheel. Had some help from a neighbor. Good to have good neighbors, I guess, but we got it off. Now I'm gonna knock out this one right here. I think these are supposed to come out, but I don't know yet. We're gonna see. Right now we have our new wheel cylinders on our right and our old wheel cylinders on our left. I've took one apart for you guys so we can kind of see what the problem is. The wheel cylinder is made up of 3 main components: 2 pistons with a seal and a spring sandwiched between the pistons. These went bad due to the seals not sealing properly and allowed brake fluid to pass through the seal, not allowing the piston to be able to move. You guys can see we have our wheel cylinder covers. I have those installed on one of these with the bolt holes lined up. Those holes will then match up with these right here, and the same thing on the bottom. All right, guys, due to the background noise, I decided to do a voiceover on this part of the video. As you can see from looking at the wheel cylinder, we have to make some space, so that requires us to push out the brake pads using the adjuster screws. So knocking out this bottom one, these 2 bolts here are getting tightened up. This is that bolt I was telling you about earlier. We had a little issue getting the adjuster screw loosened up so we can adjust the brake pads to allow for space for our wheel cylinder. I'm gonna tighten these up, and then we're gonna put everything back together. After you get everything situated, make sure that we have our adjuster screws with the brakes pulled all the way in, and then we can then put on our drum. It's going to slide right over this part right here. All right, guys, so I've been struggling with this for a while now, so I decided to check out the old wheel cylinders, I guess, brake pad mount, and there is a slight size difference. So I'm going to transfer it over to the new one and see how that works. All right, so we got that figured out. Now we're going to reassemble our axle shaft. There is some bearings that ride on this shaft. There's some bearings that ride on this shaft. There's one inside of our drum, right there, pretty much. Oh. We have all the stuff to assemble the axle shaft, call it that. It's gonna go in this order. So we have our bearing, our nut, locking nut, and then the last nut with the seal on it. To do this, we need a 6-point. This is a 3 1/4, 6-point 3 1/4 socket. And so let's get after it. All right. I applied a lot of grease to this thing for sure. That's okay. All right, guys, so it's day 2 on this project / a couple of weeks total. But I had to put the wheel and stuff on yesterday due to just a lot of background noise. Finish this off. We are going to install our bleeder screw and then our brake line nut inside the wheel cylinders. Definitely gonna have to replace this line. I mean, I did replace most of this line around here, as you can see. And after that, you need to readjust your adjustment screws, which are in these right here. And then you want to push out the brakes just enough. If you do it too much, wheel won't turn because the brakes are already touching your drum. A couple of key things you want to make sure that you don't forget. It's going to get replaced eventually. You have, from the manufacturer, it only came with 1 washer that's set in this area right here. I went to Napa and got another one when I did the brakes originally, the brake lines. So it hasn't leaked on me, but this is the way that I've decided to do this. So there you have it right there. Really can't stress the importance of making sure that before you drive something this big on a long trip or something like that, or just down the street, just make sure that your brakes are good. When I'm done with all this, I'm probably gonna triple, quadruple check everything to make sure that we're safe for the road. But I think we are going to stop the video here. Stay tuned on the next videos. It's gonna pop up at some point. We're gonna be starting on the front, doing the same process as the rear, getting part numbers, checking to see what other parts that we have to order for it to kind of restore it. So we're gonna stop the video here. I appreciate everybody liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know if you guys have any unique ideas for this truck. And who knows, if we like it, we'll probably do it. So, take care.